Okay, this is really going to be an interesting segment. So you jerk awake in the middle of the night and you think, I don't know, there's a figure standing in the corner of the room, and then you look away and it disappears. If this sounds like you, or you have experienced something like this, you may have just experienced sleep paralysis. So we're joined by the owner of Sleep Efficiency, Andrew Holmes. Always a pleasure. Usually we're talking sleep apnea, and trying to get people into a healthier sleep modes. What are we talking about? Because there's a word for this. It's sleep, is it parasomnias? Is
Yeah,
that what?
right.
Okay, what is that?
So before we get into sleep paralysis, quickly identify what group of sleep disorders it belongs to. So parasomnia is simply referred to abnormal things that are happening to us throughout the course of the night while we're sleeping. So most common one would be sleepwalking, for instance, or nightmares or night terrors. So again, it's strange things that are occurring throughout the course of the night while we're sleeping. Now with sleep paralysis, what happens when an episode occurs is we're actually completely conscious, but we're unable to move. It happens at two different times, when we're falling asleep and when we're waking up. So if it occurs when we're falling asleep, it's actually called like hypnagogic paralysis. And if it happens when we're waking up, it's called hypnopompic paralysis. And often they can be accompanied by hallucinations. So the first part to kind of discuss quickly is we're completely aware of our surroundings. We know what's going on, but again, unable to move. What happens next then is sometimes people report problems with their breathing while they're sleeping, perhaps some weight on their chest, a pressure on their chest, muscle weakness, and hallucinations can be accompanied with the paralysis, which again can be quite frightening. Visually, a dark entity has been reported in the room for people. This is what people actually visually see. A fear, an overwhelming fear or intense sense of dread comes over the body. There are also auditory hallucinations that can accompany it as well, such as like moaning or approaching footsteps, animals growling, scratching at the door kind of thing. So you can imagine being kind of frozen in a position where you're awake, but you just simply cannot move.
Okay, Andrew, I love having you on the show. I really do. And it's October, so we're kind of talking Halloween. Is this something that is just meant, like, this is scary when you think about it, but what's it like when a patient comes to you and says, listen, this is what I'm experiencing, and to go through those situations and say, okay, how do you distinguish it? Like, how do you figure it out, or how do you help?
Well, what you want to do first of all is if it only affects maybe 5 to 10% of the population here, to discuss the group of people that it would affect more, generally younger adults that start to experience these types of things, people who have poor sleep habits to begin with, ones that suffer from anxiety and stress, alcohol and drug abusers. There's another type of sleep disorder called narcolepsy. We're not going to get into that today, but about 30 to 50% of people who have narcolepsy also experience this sleep paralysis. Now, again, you don't hear of it too common, people coming to speak to us about it. But again, if they're having concerns or anything like that, it's definitely something you'd want to talk to your family physician about, or be referred to a sleep specialist. Yeah.
Because when you talk about the levels of where it's happening prior to like falling into a sleep or coming out of a sleep, are there things that you can, is there breathing? Is there something that you anticipate something like this is happening, or they come out of this is a situation that comes out of the blue as you kind of look at these situations and you would think? Yeah,
more generally out of the blue, but there are certain things you can do, like again, like improving your proper sleep habits, potentially just focusing to sleep on your side for one reason or another. It tends to happen more when you're on your back. So again, you'd want to get it investigated, maybe make sure that there's nothing else going on at the same time. So a referral to like a hospital-based sleep lab to see if there's a respiratory component that's potentially inducing sleep paralysis as well, because sometimes one sleep disorder can kind of trigger another.
But this is something, don't think of it as, okay, this is just me being completely out,
No.
This is something, if you find that this is happening to you, there is studies, like there are sleep specialists that are looking into this.
Absolutely. There's, again, about 5% of the population it's occurring with. The episodes themselves are quite infrequent, though. It's not something that this is going to be happening to the person night after night after night. It's truly, maybe a couple times a year or something like that. So again, you'd want to make sure that you've spoken with your sleep specialist, or you've spoken to your family doctor, and make sure everything else in your life, get an overall health assessment to make sure that there aren't other contributing factors that could potentially be causing these paralysis.
It falls under parasomnias.
Parasomnias,
and this one is called sleep paralysis.
Sleep paralysis,
so
yeah.
There are studies, there are, there are things that are happening, I think, that doctors are looking into, and to understand why it's happening.
Yeah.
Thanks for that today.
No problem.
I always sleep with my face towards the door.
Yeah.
I'm on my side looking at the door, so I don't see any of those figures. I appreciate that.